security is a major concern this morning, along with the pandemic. More than 400,000 American lives have now been lost to COVID-19. Overnight, President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris held a memorial to honor them. Now Biden is preparing to tackle the pandemic along with a slew of other issues when he enters the White House. Our brand new senior White House correspondent, congrats on that, Mary Bruce, has more on Biden's mission and his journey to this moment. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Robin. Thank you. For Joe Biden, this is a moment to celebrate a pinnacle of 5 decades in politics, 3 runs at the White House. And while there will be joy here today, Biden is also acutely aware that he is taking the reins of a country in unprecedented crisis. Millions of Americans grieving, hurting financially, our politics deeply and painfully divided. And today, Biden, as president, will try to take the first steps to turning the page and healing a nation. This morning, Joe Biden now just hours away from taking the nation's most sacred oath. A moment nearly 5 decades in the making, the achievement of a lifelong dream and the culmination of a lifetime of service.
If you entrust me with the presidency, I will draw on the best of us, not the worst. I will be an ally of the light, not the darkness.
The dawn of the Biden era comes as the country confronts one of its grimmest hours, grappling with the worst pandemic in a century, a ravaged economy, a racial reckoning, and painfully deep political divides laid bare by horrific violence.
The decisions we make in the next few weeks and months are going to determine whether we thrive in a way that benefits all Americans.
As he enters office, Biden is wasting no time, planning today to sign bold executive actions like fighting global warming by moving to rejoin the Paris Climate Accord, reversing some of President Trump's most controversial moves like his so-called Muslim immigration ban.
And the work of the next 4 years must be the restoration of democracy, of decency, honor.
But uniting the country and confronting Trump's lingering hold over his most ardent and radical supporters will not be easy. Biden set to be sworn in on the steps of the Capitol, the very spot where just 2 weeks ago violent Trump supporters stormed the building. But healing the nation is a task Biden believes he's built for. A self-described scrappy kid from Scranton, Biden credits his blue-collar roots with teaching him the value of hard work.
The stakes in this election remind me of something my dad used to say. He said, Joey, a job's about a lot more than a paycheck. It's about your dignity. It's about respect.
And through unimaginable despair, he learned resiliency. At just 29, Biden lost his first wife and infant daughter in a devastating car accident. His 2 boys were also badly injured.
I do.
Congratulations, Senator.
Thank you.
From their hospital bedside, he was sworn into his first term in the U.S. Senate. And then, during his second term as Barack Obama's vice president, tragedy struck again. His beloved son, Beau, dying after a battle with brain cancer. Through the hard-fought campaign and this pandemic, Biden calling on his own lessons in loss to soothe the hurting nation.
I know the pain that so many of you are experiencing right now. Starting by sitting down for breakfast this morning and staring at an empty chair around the kitchen table where a loved one used to sit, laugh, talk about how you love one another.
On the eve of his inauguration, Biden saying an emotional goodbye to his beloved home state, tearful as he reflected on his son's absence from this moment.
I only have one regret. He's not here because we should be introducing him as president.
Now, as he returns to Washington, the world is watching to see if he will rise to meet this critical moment as the 46th president of the United States. Now, I'm told in Biden's big speech today, it will be forward-looking and optimistic. The president will try to reach out to all Americans, urging them that while, yes, there are huge challenges ahead, that if they come together as one, they can rise to meet them.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.